but it's a yellow sunrise, and yellow sunrises are exactly my favorite. And I feel like, oh my god, this looks crazy. It's my bed head. Sorry. You know, I'm a bit slightly, I'm gonna say, underwhelmed, because I woke up at 6 for this, and I looked outside and I was like, oh my god, it's still dark. Let me wait. And I was waiting for like an orange sunrise, but it's yellow, and it's only yellow, and nothing dramatic is happening. It is getting really bright. Honestly, it was not this bright when I came out. Today, my flight leaving Daytona Beach is at 11:30, and I am going to be flying to Atlanta. Then I have a 2.5-hour stop there. Then I will be flying from Atlanta to Boston. I'm just walking around because I don't really know what to do. Right now it is, I don't know what time, but it should be about like 6:45 or 6. There's this guy that keeps running up and down the the kind of boardwalk leading from our hotel to the beach. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And I'm just like, yeah, I complained a bunch yesterday. Oh my god, what is that? I'm so swollen. The pool is closed, so I didn't dare open it and go down to the beach. I mean, not go down, but like go further out and take photos, because I'm a bit scared that they're gonna yell at me. And then if they yell at me, I am going to cry. It's bright out. It's not even like I thought it was gonna be like dramatic. Like I thought it was, the whole sky was gonna be pink and orange. I thought it was gonna look like those colors, but it didn't. It's really nice out though. It stopped raining when I showed up, because that always happens. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna go down because it is a bit brighter. So I'm gonna go for like closer to the pool, but not into the pool because it stopped raining. So there's literally just me and another guy, but he keeps fucking going on the fucking boardwalk, and I keep taking photos, and it feels like I'm taking photos of him because he keeps looking at me. But I'm like, you're out on a beach at almost 6, 7 a.m. He was there before me, so maybe 6 something. And I'm like, how is the pool open? I'm kind of tired because I went all out at the beach yesterday. Maybe the pool opens at 7. I don't know, fucking know. But the waves are huge and the tide is really high. I don't really know if morning is high tide. I don't know anything about tides. I just like to jump in. Do a one last look. They didn't have chocolate milk the other day, so I got this and I didn't drink it for like 3 days. Hopefully this doesn't taste like ass. It's not very flavored, neither is it very sweet, which is surprising because I am in America. But it is good. It's so, why is it crooked? Like, I think that's better. Hello everyone. This is the first time I've done a sit down and talk. Actually, I don't know how to feel. I moved it into my dorm earlier today. I was gonna film, I was gonna FaceTime, I was gonna do everything, but it was just so, it wasn't necessarily overwhelming. I just felt mad for some reason. If you're wondering why I'm filming, oh, maybe I should have checked if my, nobody's home. It is currently almost 9, I think. I don't know what's the time. Oh, it's only 8:43. I thought it was like 9 something. I'm alone in my room. So you know what that, no, I'm kidding. It's really cold because the air con here has been blasting. Our room is smaller than, okay, here's the situation. So I got into the university I'm currently at now and like 3 others, but I chose this one because it gave me honors and a scholarship. So I was like, you know what, I'll take it. And for some reason, I always wanted to go to Boston. Like, I just thought it was funny. And it was funny because I would say like, I would tell my parents, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Boston because I want to eat like lobster. Because that's funny as hell. I mean, I don't know if it's funny, but it's funny to me. Oh, I'm just gonna go and eat lobster and I don't care about school. And so I ended up here. It was between this or USC, and USC was of course more expensive, but I mean, the current university I'm going to is more expensive than, is it? It is, by like a few $1,000s. And USC gave me a fucking $5,000 scholarship, which I am grateful for any amount, but $5,000 in the grand scheme of $95,000 is not exactly a lot. And it wasn't just price. I just saw my roommates' things and there's so little things and it's so neat. And then I looked at mine and I'm like, 3 massive luggages, 3 backpacks. So yeah, I ended up here. And then when I got in, I got the visa. That was the first thing I ever did. When I got accepted, I mean, I committed very early on actually. I committed in April. And then they sent me the I-20 sometime around late April to early May. And then I was like, my name's wrong, can you correct it? And then they corrected it for me. And I literally went the day before my birthday, my 18th birthday. So my dad had to come in with me. And then the woman was like, she was like, where's your parents? And I was like, and she's like, where's your parents? I said, oh, he's in the bathroom. And I don't know why I said bathroom that day, but I remember it really clearly. I think I said bathroom, I don't know. And then I was like, no, I mean, he's in the bathroom. And she was like, when are you turning 18? I was like, tomorrow. And then she was like, you should have come tomorrow. And then she just handed me back my passport. So yeah, then I got it all sorted out. I actually got it approved like within a week and everything. So then I went, am I gonna be okay? So then I went, oh my god, I can't think. So then I did my final exams and I had my summer, and it wasn't really much of a summer because I was so burnt out and miserable that I just sat there and all I did was cook and eat and clean my room and pack and pack and pack and pack and pack until I went on vacation on 4th August until like 20th. And I didn't really film much in Boston because by the time my vacation in Daytona Beach was ending, I was like, I'm so anxious, I'm gonna throw up, I have no appetite to eat anything. I've barely eaten in Boston, it's not funny. I mean, one of the reasons for me not exactly having a great appetite is because I've been constantly eating restaurant food. Restaurant. I went to New York and I was like, oh my god, I speak the language and the accent. So it was really comfortable for me. Then I went to Florida, Miami. Nobody spoke English. Everybody was speaking Spanish. And I was like, I should have known Spanish. But I was just really shocked to realize that Miami had so many. I knew there were Spanish speakers in the South, but I didn't expect everyone to be speaking Spanish, and some people even only spoke Spanish. When I was growing up, I went to many different schools, so I guess I picked up a lot of different accents and things because I had foreign friends, but they were Australian or British. So there was no way I could have gotten an American accent because I have a generally American accent right now, and I feel like pretty normal for me to hear. When I hear my own voice, I'm like, okay, this works. Not okay, this works. Like, I'm used to hearing it. When I hear someone speak in an American accent, I'm like, that is such a strong accent. By the way, I have that same accent, so I don't know why I have such a strong reaction to it. And when I was 12 and I moved into another school, it was a school where there were a lot more local people compared to foreigners, because I had been going to schools with mixes of foreigners, like English-speaking foreigners and locals, and then I ended up going to this school that had mostly locals. There was like barely, like I would say there was maybe one or two, probably closer to one, that was like a foreign English-speaking person. And I remember they asked me, did you previously study in America or like abroad or something like that? I said no. That was the point when I was aware that I had a really thick American accent, and I developed it from, guess what, YouTube. I had only watched American YouTubers up until that point. Actually, up until almost present day, really. I will drop one name. When I was young, I used to watch SS Sniper Wolf on my little iPad mini that was school sponsored. I like how I look when the sleeves are here because it doesn't make me look incredibly thin. By the way, if you're wondering why I am speaking so openly, it's because, oh my god, maybe I'm really self-conscious about how many things I have right now in my room because my roommate has like borderline nothing. Okay, we need to get into business. So I didn't apply for roommates. I didn't text because I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, let me fix my hair. I didn't know that was a thing. I posted myself on my university's class of 2029 page, and I was like, hi, this is me, I'm a math major, I'm everything. I thought it was like a funny, like not a funny joke, but like I thought I could just post and people would see me and maybe I'd make like 1 or 2 friends or something like that. I posted, you know, I have 2 accounts. I have my private sexy account and, okay. I don't really use Instagram that much because I get addicted. Like when I was back home in Malaysia, there would be certain days where, no, in 2023 in year 11, I got so addicted to Instagram, but I had to lock in to study. So I deleted Instagram. Then at that point in my life, I was like, wait, I have a really good quality of life when I'm not spending all my time on Instagram. And so I started, whenever I had to go out with friends or whenever I had to socialize, I would just re-download it, and then after that I would delete it or keep it for a while. And then the moment I felt like I started to get more and more addicted, I would just delete it. But this year, my mental health has been so bad that once I re-download it, the same day, I will end up scrolling for 9 hours. I would scroll, I would get out of the shower, I would put my clothes on, and I'd go on my phone and like check a bunch of things, then I'd end up on Instagram. 9 p.m. Then I blink and it's 4 a.m. I haven't been sleeping. 6 a.m. I haven't been sleeping. One time I did until 7. So I was like, it's becoming a huge problem. So I deleted it, and I keep it deleted unless I have to do anything social or any events, which is right now. That means I have to keep it on my phone for like the next 2 months because I'm going to be making friends for like the next 2 months. But I'm going to be busy and I'm going to be overstimulated, I'm going to be anxious, so I don't think I will be using Instagram that much. Okay, so what was my point? my point is, I posted myself on that page and like 10 people DM'd me, and like I got like 100 followers overnight. Maybe not overnight, but maybe 2 days. And I didn't realize that until I like re-downloaded Instagram to see what the fuck was going on my phone, because I had something to do. Then I realized like, oh my god, people actually take this seriously. Maybe I should start taking it seriously. I had gotten texts from so many different people who like, because I said some stupid shit. I was like, oh my god, I really want to go to karaoke. Please, karaoke. If you guys know any English or Korean karaoke, please call me. Please help. And then I was like, I like to play Pikmin Bloom. I've kind of grown out of that phase because so busy and so depressed lately. No, that's a bit dramatic. And then I was like, what the fuck? Because then I followed everyone back, and then Instagram stopped me from following a bunch of people back because they thought I was spamming. I'm touching the carpet. My rug that's on the carpet. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. So I followed everyone back and I replied to the people, and I had conversations with like a few people, but I think I would consider them more as acquaintances because I haven't even met them in real life. So anyways, that happened. I didn't know any of my roommates. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let the universe decide like who I'm gonna be friends with. Because what if I ask for a roommate and I end up not liking them? I really believe I'm like hugely spiritual. So I think spiritual is the right word. I'm not really sure. I'm like, the universe is, you know, what's meant for me is gonna come for me no matter how long it takes. Like this pair of Sandro jeans that I bought in Milan. And it was meant for me because I ended up getting it, and this was the last pair in the size, I believe. This does not only apply to shopping, but also applies to other things. Like universities and, you know, like things like that. For example, I got accepted into like a college in Maine, but I didn't choose it. I chose Boston. Turns out Maine is probably too cold for my liking. It works out, everything works out. So I got my roommates. I was not the first to move in. One of my other actually, I have 4 suite mates, I believe is the term. We have a thing, and it's 2 rooms, me and a guy in another room, and a guy in another room. And then the toilet is connected to mine, which is kind of fucking stupid because that means the other 2 guys have to go from this room into my room, and then they only can go to the toilet, which is there. So yeah, I've only met one of my roommates, which is the guy in the same room as me, because actually as I was leaving today, let me start from the beginning. I moved in, then I left to the hotel to take a dump, to take breakfast, and then I got the last 2 luggages that I had to move into here. Then I brought them back. Then I put it here, then I changed my clothes into this sexy outfit because what I was wearing before was a t-shirt and another pair of jeans, and I looked horrendous and my hair was bad and I was swollen and I did not look good in the glasses. Oh, and then I met this one girl. We were queuing up for the lifts, and then she had gotten into lift with her parents first, and then she had gotten into the lift with her mom, and then they had pressed the 3rd floor, and then I got in and I was like, I didn't say anything. And she asked me, oh, what floor? And I was like, oh, 3rd. And she's like, oh, we're staying on the same floor. And I was like, cool. And then after that, we talked for a bit or something. I don't really remember. I was kind of like going crazy at this point because I was so overwhelmed because so many people, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on for me? And then I left the elevator. I was like, see you around. And she was like, sure. Because funny story, we had talked in the elevator, I remember now, and I said see you around because she was like, oh, what's your room number? And then I told her my room number, and she's like, what the hell? Mine is the one directly opposite yours. It is literally true, she is directly opposite mine. There's so many girls on this floor. I'm staying in a mixed gender floor, and there's so many people. I mean, I didn't really see much people because I spent most of it in my room, and then by the time I had gone out of my room, everyone was either in their room when they had left. I've been talking for 22 minutes. My lips are so dry. And I just saw, and then I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. Not, oh wow, that's so cool. That sounds condescending. That sounds patronizing. I think that's the right word. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, sure. We're literally right opposite each other. I think she's like 8 feet away from me. Maybe not 8 feet, maybe 20. Every single one of my roommates, we all moved in at 4 different times. And I have, oh, I need to put this in the fridge, fuck. Wait, let's do a fridge haul. So I have a water. I'm shaking because it's so cold. Berries. Chicken for breakfast, because I'm going shopping tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be more in the mood to film because I think the right word is acclimatized to the environment, and I'm no longer that anxious, which is why I wanted to sleep here tonight, because I needed to get used to it. It's Saturday night. I needed to get used to it before tomorrow night. If not, I'm gonna be up tomorrow night thinking all about orientation. Salad, because I need to poop. Orange juice. I don't even have a cup. What the fuck? Chalky milk. And that's it for my phone. Yeah, I haven't met my other roommate, the one that moved in earlier because he's from band camp, because he's had band camp for like the whole week and he's been so busy. I don't know. He was out when I moved in, which was like literally 9 a.m. and I look like a child. And it's 9 p.m. He's still not back. I don't know what the hell they're doing in band camp, but I don't know. He seems to be having, I think he should be having a great time. Or at least I hope he is having a great time. I don't know anyone actually, because most of the people I talk to are either moving in tomorrow, because like so many people are in New York right now, or so many people are just flying out now. So most of the people I know also aren't in honors college, which means I have no idea where the residences are, to be honest. I have no idea how anything works around here. All I know is how to sign on to the Wi-Fi, move into my fucking house. That's it. I think I am gonna go shower now. I'm gonna down a bunch of water, take a dump, and then go shower. Hopefully my roommate didn't put cameras in the toilet. If not, he's gonna see me twerking in the shower.